All right, we're here at the 2022 Division II Fall Festival in Seattle. This was the volleyball championship quarterfinal between Wingate and West Texas A&M, a 5-set match in the first round. Coach, this is the first time at this level. There's been 5 sets since 2018. First time in the quarterfinal since 2014. Just give an opening statement about just what was a terrific match.
I think it's a weird feeling for us because I think we got on the plane to Seattle and we wanted to play well. And I think we wanted to gain respect for Wingate volleyball. We wanted to play well and see what happens. And then all of a sudden, we had a legitimate chance to win the match. And I think it was a little surprising because they're really good and we were going to come out here and play well. And as we started to execute a game plan, and our players did an unbelievable job of doing stuff that we practiced to kind of give us some advantages, then all of a sudden we're in a position to win the match. And so we didn't, so I think we're in this really weird frame of mind that we're so proud that we played well and so proud that we represented our team so well against a really good team that's been here before. And now we're sharing in tears of not getting it done, but we had a legitimate chance to win the match. So I think that's partially exciting and then partially crushing at the same time.
I hear that. Victoria, you guys jumped out to a 5-0 lead, captured a ton of energy early on. I think your crowd gave you guys a lot of energy. How did that energy affect you guys throughout, a 2.5-hour match?
I mean, I think we definitely just know how to respond and use that energy to our advantage. And I feel like, we have a great home crowd as well. So when our fans can follow us to away matches, we just really use that, and we're thankful for the energy that they can give us. And we know we have to create that energy, a little bit of it ourselves, but we just use it to keep us rolling.
And then Gabby in that 5th set, again, using that theme of energy, you had a kill, you had a block, several key points there in that 5th set. How did that energy keep you guys going through the 5th?
I think it just kind of came down to we were all just kind of leaving it out there, like every single point mattered, whether it was a big kill or block or whether it was just a lucky point or whatever. And I think we had energy before that 5th set started, and we were just kind of ready to pounce on them, and then we just kept bringing it throughout the whole set.
And then offensively, Coach, your 2 kill leaders were also your percentage leaders. Just what were you able to do successfully on the offensive side?
Well, I think one of the things, we had a kind of a good game plan of how we could get advantages in the rally, and our team did really well with that. And then we got some balls we could work with, and then we have an offense where we kind of share the workload. We have 5 hitters, and then Lorna Stakursky hits a lot out of the back row. So in a sense, we have 6 hitters that kind of share the workload. And in matches this year, different people have led us in kills, and we didn't know who was going to lead us in kills tonight. But that's kind of a comforting feeling that we have a number of good players that can do that. And we shared the offense tonight, and we did enough to get really close and not enough to close it. But I think our team will be really proud that when we go home, we said we did enough to put ourselves in that position against a team that was really good. And I think once this wears off, we'll gain some pride and appreciation for what we did. But right now it's allowed to hurt. And we could have come out here and got beat 25-12, 25-13 and go home, but we didn't. So I think we're going to mix some pride in with the hurt as well.
Perfect. We'll open it up for any questions.
Yeah, Coach, obviously this is your 6th time here, and this is obviously your best performance. Is there anything you can put in perspective just about what it is about this year's team, which is maybe kind of different than obviously some great teams you've had in the past, but your senior leaders and grad leaders, and just what all worked so well this year?
We had a great season. Like, we kept winning every week, and I don't know that we knew what to expect out of this year's team. And we would win, and then we'd win the next week, and we talk about winning the next week, and all of a sudden we won the regular season, and we won the conference, and we won the regional. And when we came here, this group was just like, well, we'll just play like we have been playing all year, which is kind of calm and confident and with enthusiasm and with a joy, with a competitive spirit. And we just position ourselves to get here. And you're right, we haven't not played this well in the other quarterfinals that we've had. And so it's just a weird feeling for us to say, now this was the year we could have turned it over. And I think we're really joyful about having an opportunity to turn it over. But this team, I just think they have an interesting mix of the grad students. We got grad students here playing their last match, and then we got young guns here that came through in a national semifinal or quarterfinal. And we just had a mix of players that really had a good chemistry. But one of the things they did, they were really coachable. And they really, like, we did a game plan for each team, and they were really coachable, and they did really well with it. And tonight, we were trying to make adjustments, and they did a great job with that. So it put us in a position, we were just almost there. I was saying, it's like lifting weights. You just gotta just lift a little bit more. And we just couldn't quite put it over the top. But I mean, that team's really good, and, you know, they've been here before, and they were seasoned. But even with that, we kind of had them in a good place for us.
And Vic, like you said, you know, grad transfer, you spent 4 years undergrad, you come to Wingate for your 1 year, just expectations coming in, and then obviously, I mean, it hurts now, but what this year did for you, like your expectations, and then, you know, how it lived up to your expectations.
I mean, I definitely knew coming in, like, there's just a group of girls that were committed to just achieving goals and just wanting the best for each other. And that's exactly what I wanted in that last year. And I mean, I just told everybody that I couldn't have made a better decision coming here. And I mean, it definitely hurts, but I definitely have that pride that we did exactly what we were going to do all season. And I mean, we just have great chemistry, and we have a great mix of just hard work, and you don't see that everywhere at all. So it's just something special right here, and I just feel like, I mean, I got everything I needed out of it. So.
And then lastly, Gabby, I mean, as a freshman, your first time on the real national stage, 452, you had 17 kills. What does this do for your momentum as you kind of go into now as a sophomore? I'm really kind of one of the leaders on the team, losing so many senior players.
Yeah, so I'm obviously very sad, you know, playing with these older girls has been such an experience, and it's definitely bettered my ability as well so much. But I'm looking forward to knowing that we still have so many talented players, young, we have players coming in and people that are still going to be here next year, and we can do this again for sure.
Great, thank you guys.
Yep.
Played very well, it was an excellent match, and you represented Wingate in Division II very well. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.